One of the great things about this move to remote work is that it's really accelerated the need for modern learning. Frankly, learning has changed. The expectations around learning have changed over the last probably decade now. And we in L&D, we've been trying to figure out how to catch up. And this is a really great time where a lot of organizations may not have had support for thinking about how do we really deliver learning experiences in a digital age. They're getting a lot more support from leaders and their stakeholders in figuring that out. So LCD could not be more valuable at this particular time because everyone is struggling to figure out how do we shift from in-person training to remote learning. And it's created a lot of work for folks. This is what I'm hearing all the time. Everyone is converting everything to e-learning or to a set of videos. But e-learning or videos might not be the best answer to actually close the capability gap. And for a lot of folks who don't have a new model, but they're just, really scrambling to figure this out, it's tough. But if you are equipped in the skills of the LCD model, if you take a look at it, you're equipped to design assets outside of the formal space, outside of that in-person, face-to-face space, and you have a way to help you achieve business impact. You don't have as much of the conversation around, wow, these are all the things we're going to be losing as we convert to e-learning. You don't even assume that remote learning means e-learning or watching videos. You really empower yourself to design learning that's engaging and, more importantly, still impacts performance because you're really looking across the flow of work. So right now it's a really critical time to not only get new technology to catch up to the digital age, but also have a new way of thinking about our job. And it doesn't, while we're giving people more in the sense of the impact, a lot of what we talk about is how creating multiple assets is about repurposing and reconfiguring an existing pool of content into a variety of ways, again, based on those learner personas and the need. So at first, when you've been listening to us talk about the LCD model, you might be thinking, oh my God, this is going to be so much more work. And it's really not. It's more about having the confidence that your work is going to have greater impact than ever before. And it's about being very strategic and intentional about choosing assets and what content is going into which asset from a content pool that you might already have, or you might even ask your learners to contribute to. There's a lot of different ways we talk about helping L&D move towards this new job of creating multiple assets to serve learner needs. And for remote work and this idea of we're meeting both event-based needs, but also outside of that and in the flow of work needs, LCD model is just so good for it. It's just what it's made for. So we really encourage folks to, especially right now, think about what else you could be doing to meet your learner needs and your business needs, rather than just making a very clean switch from in-person to e-learning or videos.